Hey folks, it's me again. I'm gonna try to commit to an update or video once a day. It will probably not last, but at least the idea is there. And I have created a list of things I need to do to get my music career up and running. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I do plan on releasing my my EP that I've been working on at the end of this month. Friday, January 28th. That's the plan. I have yet left to do polish one of the songs. There's 5 total. Well, I guess 6 including a hidden track. But no one's gonna watch this video anyway, so so no one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. I applied for a job today at Apple. They call it creatives, and essentially I suppose they lead classes on Apple products. I have Apple product, and you can see in the background. It's my 2017 iMac Pro that I've had since 2019. The most expensive purchase I've ever made. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's proven to take a lot of mental energy and a lot of time just to get everything up and running, and I actually don't have everything up and running that I need to. In 2016, I signed up to be a writer with ASCAP. ASCAP is one of the US PROs, Performing Rights Organization. And if you want to work in the music industry and have any of your work published and collect royalties on it, you're going to want to sign up with a PRO. So that's what I did. And then, so I'm definitely going to get the writer share of anything that I have distributed. The other side of the coin is the publishing. And I just found out the other day that that I need to go ahead and make a publishing account with them. So that's one of the things on the list. The other thing, it's funny because I created a Patreon a couple years ago, never did anything with it. And it's under a username that I don't even use anymore, so I might even have to create a new Patreon. But yes, more and more video, music, any creator working in the online field has to rely more and more on services like Patreon, because your revenue stream and any one of these social networks or video sites such as YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, what have you, is never guaranteed. They could change the rules of the platform. They could deplatform. You could be kicked off for any number of reasons. You could lose your ad revenue, what have you. So Patreon is, for better for worse, important. I put Twitter on here because because it seems like, yes, a lot of important people have a Twitter account. Fun fact, again, I created a Twitter account under a username I don't use anymore. A couple years ago again, did nothing with it. So I might have to create a new one. And along with that, I've listed TikTok. Twitter and TikTok are one of the two social networking slash platforms that I have avoided using for the longest time. And I don't know if it's to my betterment or to my detriment. Because, well, I have ADHD, so there's that. It's easy to get distracted, and there's enough ways to get distracted as it is under my current paradigm, using Facebook and YouTube and Reddit and email. But it's easy to blow up on TikTok and not really so much on YouTube anymore. Back 10 years ago, it was a different story. So those are the four main things. Of course, there's other things. I have to, essentially have to sign up for a automated email service because, kind of like with the Patreon deal, you have control over your email list. And email marketing is still a huge factor in online advertising, online presence, and conducting business online. I thought about having a local presence too. But the more and more I think about it, I just quiver at that thought because I act and conduct myself mainly online. And it's just another thing to have to worry about at this point. So I'm probably not going to worry about any of that anytime soon. I see myself more as a recording artist than I do a performing artist anyway. So, yeah, it's just another thing to have to worry about, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, that's been going on. And yes, of course, a couple of video ideas. But other than that, so a couple of things. One is that, okay, so there's the health goals that I have for 2023. There is the academic goals, there's the reserves goals, and then there's my career goals. It's a lot. And so with the health goals, I weighed myself this morning and it's the first time since I've been my heaviest weight, which is 260 pounds. I'm very open about my my weight when it comes to this, 260 pounds. So it's the first time that I reached the under 250 pound threshold. I think it was yesterday. Now, given weight's gonna fluctuate on a daily basis, and with bowel movements, water intake, and outtake, things are gonna change. And so, yeah, like I'm over the 250 threshold now, but hopefully the average is gonna go down and down and down over time. I'm trying to keep to a manageable routine and regimen, so we'll see how that goes. So there's that. I've already talked about my application. I was actually kind of surprised at how high they pay for the Apple thing. It's a living wage. It's $24 that they start you off at. So that's really good, actually. Um, Academic. I just emailed the VA coordinator at my school to let them know how many classes I have left to take. And so yes, I had been attending Musicians Institute, um, and after I got out of the service or services, I went to school on the GI Bill under the Yellow Ribbon program, and so um, I spoke with them, or not. I didn't speak with them. I just sent them an email, letting them know like, hey, yes, I can only take these classes for this quarter. Wanting to know if I can test out of at least one of them because I've already taken it again. I failed 3 classes going out of, or at the end of the year of 2021 because of a lot of things that were happening at that time. So yeah, no, I didn't end that year very well. And it's unfortunate because a lot of time, a lot of effort and money was wasted during that time. It was just emotionally draining. And I just don't want to have to experience that again. I'm in a better place now, and that's actually why I'm considering going back to school. I might as well just finish the degree. I have enough credits. I just have those couple classes to take, and then I'm done. And then I can finally say that I have a bachelor's. So, yeah, no, I mean, the only thing that seems to be in my way is the arranging class. Class is because I looked at my GPA and the classes that I took during that time. I mean, granted, I've gotten a couple of C minuses in other courses, but every single one of them, rearranging, I scraped by with a C plus, C minus, so it was a C average across the board during that full run. And it's because of a couple things that teacher is so dry. So the way the class is taught is very dry. It's also about material that I don't even deal with on a daily basis. A lot of it's kind of foreign to me, and granted, I didn't make a whole lot of effort to familiarize myself with it during those days where I took the class. And maybe that contributed to my low score in the class. I really only did the bare minimum, so of course, like, I was going to get the bare minimum thing. But I don't know. I find it really difficult to commit to things where I have no energy for. And so that's how I ended up barely scraping by. Anyway, so honestly, at this point, finishing out school would only be done out of a sense of, well, I mean, yes, accomplishment, but as a formality, because having a music degree doesn't really open up too many doors that not having a music degree does. It's not a whole lot of places banging down my door or, having my phone off the hook because I have a music degree, you know. And, for every songwriter and for every music teacher, there's 20 at least wanting to take their place anyway. So, economically speaking, it doesn't make a difference. But yeah, it's just I don't know. Like, ultimately, I would not be, affected much if I graduated. I don't know. Anyway, I've talked a little bit way too much for my own kind of comfort level anyway, so just gonna leave it at that and get some sleep because I sound like I need it too. And for those who stuck around to the end, thanks for watching.